Allegedly Wednesdays. Whew, have mercy, y'all. I feel like I'm on my third season this week. Like yesterday we had, let's see, we had fall, we had winter, and I think spring showed up for 15 minutes. It's spring again today. Michigan is doing her thing, honey. Yeah, but how about welcome to Allegedly Wednesdays, where all things said are for entertainment purposes only. Everything is allegedly, child. Oh, have mercy. When I tell you, I can't even go to sleep without just stuff going haywire, y'all. So let's see. We got Cardi B getting robbed by her Amex card. We've got uh, Black China Mama, Tokyo Tony, getting visited by the feds for saying she gonna Marvin Gaye her daughter and she couldn't understand what was wrong with that comment. We're gonna talk about why do they keep messing with Milagro, child? She just be over there minding her business. Y'all shadow ban her all the time. Like, why are you messing with the shadow band? Okay, why are y'all messing with the shadow band lady? That's how you know you cause a stir. They hide you like a Easter egg, and then they make a whole ruckus over you, even though they hid you. Child, just why? Why? Why y'all keep messing with her? It's so much going on, y'all. I can't keep up. I can't. I can't even keep up. But we're gonna tap into what's this whole thing about. So hey, everybody. Baby, she sure do got them pressed like a fresh shirt out the cleaners. That's what I call pressure. Cause goodness gracious. Hey, Nisi Poo. That's what I call pressure. She ain't even bothering nobody. You said wipe the lens. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Is that better? Is that better? Okay. Whew, Jesus. Goodness gracious. Let's see. I was gonna tap into Tokyo Tony and Armand, but baby, it's not even necessary. Hey, I look pretty. Oh, thank you. You know, this is that I need a nap look, fresh off the couch. I appreciate you. I'm like, I can't even tap into this because it's like I wanted to do it, but I couldn't stop laughing. I ain't gonna even lie to you. This is the one time I can say, you know, Armand, I agreed with him on what he said with Tokyo Tony. Up first thing first, all due respect, don't tell me what not to tap into. I know you don't mean nothing negative by it. Only my angels can tell me not to tap into something. Let's not do that. But what I am going to tap into is Tokyo Tony by herself now that the feds have come to her house. What's to expect now for Tokyo Tony now that the feds have come to her house, child? She tried to explain that comment as if it wasn't as bad as it was. And it's like, Tony, did you forget what Marvin Gaye's father did? Did you forget what Marvin Gaye's father did? We gonna keep cut a deal dead for the end of the show because I feel like that needs to be the grand finale. I need time to let that marinate. You know, child, the insurance company said we not paying this bill. Now I don't know what you gonna do about it. but you gonna make a way. Would you say Tasha K said free Tory and went in on Rock Nation? Oh, child. Okay. You said was Tony is so jealous of Angela is sad. Um, yeah, I don't even think it's just about jealousy. I really, really do believe, and all jokes aside, I really do believe there's a situation there that needs to be addressed where, there needs to be a therapist, there needs to possibly be a psychiatrist, because whatever is going on with Tony, she swings like a pendulum. You don't know if she gonna get it popping or if she gonna be cool or she's gonna be crying. And it's like you can't say that you're going to sue bloggers for repeating what you said you're going to do to your daughter and then get mad when people remember the reference you use. Marvin Gaye lost his life at the hands of his father. He's no longer here because of his father. So, child, it's like you can't say stuff like that and be like, "Oh, well, I just said." Yeah, you just said you gonna pow pow her. That's what his father did. How is that, you know, a joke, or how is that, just something you say in passing? You can't play with my life like that and tell me, you gonna put one in me and then just say I was just making a reference. You were making a reference as to what? Because at the end of the day, that man is not here. Now, we don't know why, that had to happen that way, because the story got really murky about what led up to that moment. And we don't know what the relationship was between him and his father that it even ever got that far. But the end result was a finality that no one can come back from. So Tony Child, what were you were saying that to say what? I'm kind of lost with how you thought that you were going to explain that to the feds and make it seem like it was just a random comment. It was nothing about that you can look at that and say, wait a minute, well, maybe she was just joking. You literally made was considered to be a terroristic threat over the internet to your own daughter. So y'all, let's tap in and see what's going on with Tokyo Tony now that she's on the federal radar for what she said. Child, ooh wee, ooh wee. I feel like I need to say a small prayer for this one because the energy is just goodness. Is goodness. Is I just don't know how you could say something like that, period, to somebody, let alone a family member, and it's supposed to just be on the cool. So y'all give me a second. Heavenly Father, angels and ancestors of the highest heavenly order that function in love, light, divinity, and truth, I ask that you protect me and everyone that is in this chat and everybody who sees this in the playback. I ask that you block out all trickster spirits, monitoring spirits, and maleficent spirits seen and unseen. Heavenly Father, and I ask that you let your will be done. Please keep everyone in this chat safe. And I pray that you keep Tony and her daughter safe, Heavenly Father. Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And so it is, and so it shall be done. Amen. Oh, goodness. Show me the energy around Tokyo Tony. Show me the energy around Tokyo Tony now that she's gotten the attention of the feds. Like that was just triggering to me to hear that child. Tony, you can't explain your way out of this one. I don't care what you say. That in my opinion, you can't. Okay, 8 of Cups. So it's like at this point, it's like she has to walk away, she has to back down. King of Wands. King of Wands will talk, it talks about actions, and it's like she's trying to make it seem like this was superficial. This wasn't a big deal. Um, the Emperor and the Six of Swords. So she's caught some really, really, serious attention, Emperor, from someone very powerful, and they're making sure that she backs off and she moves on. Like, this is toxic and chaotic. Let this be the last time we have to speak to you. Um, is she going to face any charges, or is this going to just be a warning? 10 of Wands. She got her, oh my gosh, she got the weight of the world on her shoulders. She can't sneeze at this point. She can't, gosh, she can't get out of this. 10 of Wands is something that, unbearable, something you can't get out of, attached to your actions. Knight of Wands, excuse me, King of Wands, Queen of Swords. So y'all said she a Libra, right? Here she is right here, the Queen of Swords, the air sign. 6 of Wands. It's like 6 of Wands is like trying to move forward swiftly and professionally. So they need to cut off her Wi-Fi after this. Child, she might, she keep this up, she might lose her social media presence. Um, and this could cost her a lot of money. So from this point on out, she needs to be very mindful of the things that she says, because this could literally end her entire social media presence if she doesn't fall back. Um, I feel bad for China, because it's like, I mean, this is your mom. Jeez. Yeah, 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Child, she listen, this right here, 6 of Wands to the 5 of Wands, honey, you will fight your daughter in a heartbeat, allegedly. Okay, if you had a chance, you would take off on her and put hands on her, for real, for real. From what the cards say, allegedly. So it's like your daughter knows that you have the propensity to be violent from what this looks like. No, it's not tucked under, honey. It's behind my back. Y'all forget I got waist length hair. It's not tucked under. Oh, hey, Mr. Foss. King of Swords. This represents the feds right here, the authorities, justice, the DOJ. Honey, she's not out the woods yet. She is definitely not out the woods. Uh, she's gonna have a lot of people separate from her, the independent woman. And people already, were kind of like distancing themselves from her. It's like, Tokyo can be like a guilty pleasure. She can be very entertaining, but it's like she got to know when to stop. Would you say I need that reading for our future? Email me at angelkisses, the oracle at gmail.com, and I will get you booked right away. Child, listen. Her daughter has a real reason to feel the way she feels. It's not like this is from, you know, a place where she's overreacting. You said, "Vet, I'm in there." Okay, I'll be waiting for your email. King of Staffs. Here we go. 2 of Swords. It's like her actions are getting her cut off. It's like this is the last time. Like, it's like you've pulled a lot of stunts, you said a lot of things, you've done a lot of things. I feel like her daughter feels like this is it. This is the last time. This was the one that really is going to end their relationship. Child. And I can't blame her. I really can't. Sometimes people can be your relatives, but not your family. Everybody that is your blood relative is not family, and you have to protect yourself no matter who it is. It's not class, but okay. Oh, you just say do your thing, my heart. Oh, that's cute. Hold on. Yeah, I feel so bad for Angela. This is terrible. Seven of Swords. Nobody trusts her at this point. Seven of Swords. It's like she's trying to be strategic so that she can walk away from this situation without getting in trouble. But it feels like this is it. Like she really broke her daughter's heart with this one. Yeah, some family you do have to love from a distance for sure. I mean, perfect example. If you read the Bible, Cain and Abel. Think about if he would have separated from his brother, how that would have spared him, unfortunately. So we're talking about a wishful child. Listen. Now, see, I ain't gonna stay in this energy too long because this is really gonna upset me. It's gonna trigger me. So, all of y'all that are in my tarot class, y'all see this? Nine of Cups and the Death card. Okay. So I have to say allegedly. Okay. I have to say allegedly, but allegedly it looks like what she said she meant, and this was a wish fulfillment. Okay, that's right. Cain and Abel, Jacob and Esau. Very karmic mother. Wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. See what the wish fulfillment is? So she can backpedal all she wants to try to get out of this, but it looks like in the moment when she said it, honey, she meant what she said. And this is why I feel like she needs to go and get some kind of psychiatric help because this is not okay, not by far. This is definitely not okay. There's a major issue here that needs to be addressed. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna stay in this for too long. Um, the Hierophant and the Five of Cups. She's definitely not gonna have her way with the law. They're not playing with her. They're gonna go back through, her content, to scan her content to see what she said, over, to check the context, which to me it seems very clear, but also to see what type of content she produces. How many times have you said anything close to this? Was this a fluke? Was this a one-time thing? This is the first time you said this, but is this a one-time thing where you threaten your daughter? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Show me this Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Mother, the Ten of Cups, which represents the family member, Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Very, very defensive. Why is she so defensive? What does she feel like she's standing up for or fighting against? Child. It feels like she's saying inflammatory things allegedly, huge allegedly, to get in the algorithm to make money, to trend. But why would you need to trend this way, saying things like this? because I'm not seeing where it looks like she didn't mean this, but it looks like she's trying to trend for financial purposes to like get her channel up, to get her bag up. Like, why would you have to say something this horrible to get in the algorithm? And said now she needed exorcism. They can do that too. Four of Cups. So it feels like she feels rejected by her daughter, and anytime she feels rejected, this is when she gets into this inflammatory conversation. So when she can't get her way, it's like I hate you. When her daughter does what she wants her to do, everything is all good in the hood. This will make me do absolutely nothing for you. I promise you. King of Swords, tell me about the feds, the court system, law enforcement. Okay. Child, she didn't know they was coming to her door. That was a total surprise. The moon. Yep, high priestess, total surprise. Scared her, scared her, literally had her shook. She had no idea they were coming to her door. She's like, I've said plenty of things and I've never flagged y'all. Like, where did how wow. How did y'all get my address? What's going on? Baby IP address. Talk to your daughter. It's all types of things. Page of coins. So it's like, y'all, it's like she's independent woman, nine of coins, page of coins. And it's like it's almost like she gets mad because of the financial difference between her and her daughter, and she also doesn't like feeling rejected by her daughter. And she's like she's trying to start businesses and be independent, but she if this is what you do for marketing, child. Hey, Vanity. Now we going downtown with our jury on tonight. They just stopped fighting downtown Detroit after opening day baseball. I'm good. Ooh, I kind of needed that laugh. Thank you, because child, this energy is really intense. Um, like I said, I pray for China because child, you grew up with this. Seven of coins. So she's invested a lot into, this behavior and over the years. And it's like finally enough is enough. It's time to close this cycle. I'm not going to take this abuse anymore. I'm not going to allow you to keep, dragging me into this negative energy. So good for China for standing up for herself and not allowing someone to mentally, verbally, spiritually, or physically abuse her, because this is abuse. Like you don't do this. And there's no cute way to explain this, no matter what she says. Child, she feel betrayed. She feel betrayed. She's defensive, she feels betrayed. Um, how I don't know. I don't know. You don't want to overuse the term narcissism. You don't want to overuse that, but this is what narcissists do. They gaslight to the gods. They don't take any accountability for anything. They turn the situation around, and by the time it's all said and done, somehow they become the victim, even though they are the problem. And this is what I see right here. You feel betrayed, and now you feel defensive. So she has the same energy as Desiree. Is disgusting. Oof. If that ain't the super villain mother of the year, in my opinion. I mean, how in the world how do you even get accused of having your child kidnapped, let alone your child gets kidnapped and then put in an asylum? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's something that she wants from her daughter. Like her daughter may have in the past given her a lot of money, taking care of her. Um, and it's like she feels like her daughter owes her in some type of way, like her daughter's supposed to be taking care of her. And I'm pretty sure her daughter wouldn't have a problem with looking out for her mom, even probably letting her come to stay with her to help her with the children. But why in the world would anybody help you if you behave like this? Why would you deserve anything behaving like this? It's like I don't. I'm trying to sort this out, y'all, because her thoughts are kind of like, um, but it feels like she wanted China to give her some money because she's going through something like trying to launch businesses. And it's like China is standoffish with her, which I can see why. And it's like she's angry because she can't get China to do what she wants her to do. Yeah. Now she got a lot of damn regret, y'all, because the feds have popped up on that door. You out here looking like two chains right now. I'll be fresh as hell while the feds watching, literally, because she's got to consider her options on what she needs to do. As you can see, this person is in this water, drowning in their emotions, because it's like maybe you might not need to be turned, okay, when you're live. Maybe, don't smoke, maybe don't drink, maybe, be clear minded when you're live. Because it feels like, this was part of the problem as well. You may have been a little lit like a Christmas tree, allegedly, and it just opened up the floodgates to whatever that energy was. So, her it's like China's very deep in her feelings. She's not saying anything, and it's like this has been going on for a very long time. Knight of Pentacles. This is nothing new. This is actually not as bad as what may be happening behind the scenes between them, if you can believe that or not. It feels like it gets way worse. This is just, this is just another day that ends in Y. Okay. It feels like it gets way worse. So weed don't make people act like that. Don't blame it on the gas. Weed make you hungry and sleepy. Um, well, it may not do that to you, but here's the thing. If there's an possible factor there where there may be a chemical imbalance, allegedly, there may be an outside factor going on. For some people, it makes them paranoid. It makes them think that, ooh, 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 what's going on? So for me or you, we might get relaxed and take a nap and have a snack and gain an extra 10 pounds. But some people, it 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 makes them tweak. And it feel like somebody was tweaking. Yes, it's a history of this. It's a past of this. And it's like, yeah, I feel like she feels like she should be you living that way, I should be living that way too. But you can't base your life and your success on somebody else. And even if she was going to take care of you, why would she take care of you? You acting like a wild honey badger. Judgment. This is it for her in her toxic behavior, the devil. It's time for her to stop. It's like, I'm no longer accepting this behavior from you. So it's like, Angela's standing up to her. It's like, I can't take this anymore. I'm no longer going to allow you to behave like this. My daughter is old enough to be on the internet, to see things, to go to school and hear, your grandma crazy as hell. Like, you've got to clean this up. She's tired. She doesn't want to take this anymore, and I don't blame her. Eight of Swords. Child, she better step it lightly because it's looking like she can go to jail. Okay. She may want to pipe down because they could put her in a position to where she may have to plead. She may have to do like probation or whatnot. Like she's a sneeze away from having to have a legal problem out of this because she got a history of bad behavior. This isn't her first time. Two of Swords, the lovers. Yeah, and I don't get this as the lovers as if someone in a relationship. I get this as someone who is working in tandem with her. This is gonna make it to where when it comes to business, honey, ain't nobody gonna want to work with you because your name is not going to bring success at this point. People are really, really going to like fall back off of you because they don't want this negative, you know, like stench to their brand and their reputation when it comes to contracts, negotiations, and agreements. Um, Last card, and I'm getting out this energy. Y'all, Seven of Cups. It feels like the confusion and why she act this way may have to do with substances, allegedly, whether it's drinking, whether it's smoking, whatever it is. She needs to stop. She needs to stop because it takes her to a place where she gets off into these tangents and it gets dark. So let me get this off my table, y'all, because I do not want to look at this a moment longer than I have to. Because it's really sad. Oh gosh. Shout outs and prayers to Black China, better known as Angela. And I wish her much healing and hopefully she's able to, cancel that energy so that it doesn't carry on between the generations with her and her children. So it's like at this point, it's like she's breaking generational curses. So many blessings to her and child Tony. Do better, do way better, because there's no excuse for this. None. I don't even know where to go after this. Yeah, I said sounds like she needs to cleanse as well. My goodness, it would be nice. It would help. Did any of y'all see Ray J going in on Jocelyn Hernandez? Please tell me y'all saw that video. I'm gonna wait to see what y'all say in the chat. Child, you ain't see it. When I tell you I could have rolled off my couch. He spent 16 of, I want to say 18 to 20 minutes describing her being musty. When he said, I know I'm an embarrassment, but you an embarrassment and you musty. And then he said, you do all that, we'll say Coca-Cola and you don't have no deodorant. He said you smell like a man, like we could smell you coming from across the room. And I want to apologize for calling you my friend. But friend, you can get some deodorant. Child, what? Please tell me. Yeah, listen, for comedic purposes, if you just need to do a couple of crunches to help your core section. Well, baby, get out there. Matter of fact, let me help you. Talking about tarot tabloids. You ain't never got to come back. There you go. Hide you from the channel. Bye. Talking about I'm getting out of here. Who invited you? You thought you was way more important than you were. Said he drug her from sheet sea to shining sea, baby. What do you say? He's so disrespectful. Well, she started it though. He matched her. He should, Lord, he matched her and he exceeded her. He matched her and he exceeded her. I said he did not spend this many minutes describing all of the different types of ways that she was musty. Child. Did he? I mean, to say grown man musty? Yes, he did say he would smell you around the corner. That's how we know you was coming. It's like I didn't even know how to tell you. If you would smell it coming from around the corner, I don't think you should have to tell her anything. She should have knew before you. So I thought you was above the program. Now you go. Whoo, so this a mean must, baby. Listen, when he said, I know I'm an embarrassment, but you're an embarrassment and you're musty. Child, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. Anytime somebody will drag themselves to drag you, you know it can't be good. Then he said, pray for me as I pray for you, and drug her again about being musty. He said Jocelyn Hernandez was musty. I just couldn't. He's like, no, you're not a princess, the Puerto Rican prince. You smell like a man. Child, child, what? Rode her all the way to hell and back. He said you ain't Puerto Rican. You you ain't a princess. Yes, he did. I think what he say? I asked 25 Puerto Ricans and they said no. Like what? 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 Not I asked 25 Puerto Ricans and they said no. And then turn around and said you the Puerto Rican prince. Child. Then he said you gained so much weight, I didn't even recognize you. Your auntie, your musty auntie. Not your musty auntie. Oh, child. Wait a minute, y'all. What am I about to tap into next? Hmm. What deck do I want? Let me see. Hey, how are you? Little Frosty, I was on my couch with my face in my hands. Like, what am I listening to? Oh my God. You said the Coca-Cola pour for her pores. Listen, he said you use all that Coca-Cola and no deodorant. Oh my Lord. Then he went down all of the different people from College Hill that he said she was trying to sleep with. Said she kept grabbing her Johnson. You know, I'm trying. Ray J. Mm-mm. Said I never see Ray J go so hard on someone in my life. But why did he have to give us a break in the midst of roasting her before it was over to let us know that he was happy because he was getting his balls rubbed? Ray J, we didn't need to know that. Okay? We did not need to know that. And then he turns the camera around so that we can actually see him getting them rubbed. I said, I can't. I can't. And then went back into roasting her again. Yes, Siren Eyes, I promise you. Wait a minute, what you say, Frosty? I'm not even saying that out loud. I'm not even saying that one out loud. So this is why Brandy said what she said. She needs distance. Brandy said, I'm about to sell my book. You not about to mess up my book sales. Ooh, child. Y'all, hold on. Hold on. Now, we gonna tap into why they keep messing with Milagro. Y'all ready? Let's see. It's almost 300 of y'all in here right now, so let's go. Let's see why they keep messing with Milagro. What she do to y'all for y'all to sit up here and be messing with Milagro? Listen, whoo, let's tap in. Let me get Ray J out of my head, Lord. Ray J, put him on the back shelf. Put him on the back shelf. Ooh, show me what's behind the story with Milagro. Why are they messing with Milagro, child? Show me the energy behind why this story is going out in the blogs. Why are they talking about Milagro and talking about her pretending to be broke for court? Now, I don't know how you can pretend to be broke when you have to submit all of your financial records to the court, and the court has to look over your records to see what you have so that they know how to, structure your settlement, your payments. Because if they do a judgment, they have to make sure that they can structure some kind of payments within, your tax bracket. So I don't know how you can pretend to be broke when you got to turn over all of your documents like bank accounts, cash app, PayPal. Hell, the note that grandma slipped you in church with $20 in it. You got to turn all of that over. So I don't know where they come from with that, but let's see. Nine of Pentacles, independent woman, Queen of Cups. Now we know Milagro is a water sign, so she would be the King of Cups, excuse me, the Queen of Cups, and independent woman. So she truly is by herself, independent media. Okay, so we identified her as someone who stands alone. Child, they obsessed, they obsessed, they obsessed, they obsessed. The devil. And it feels like they're obsessed because it's like a deadline. Something has to be done very, very swiftly. What is this with this possible deadline? Child, what's going on with this deadline? Okay, they're trying to get something done because it's like there's gonna be some kind of offer made. Um, Six of Swords. Child, Six of Swords talks about an exodus. Wait a minute. We about to get off into some things. This is coming out of a toxic, chaotic time, going into something that is, blessed, going into calmer waters. Um, Somebody extending an offer that's going to help somebody get out of a toxic, chaotic situation. Yeah, something big is about to happen, and they are shook. They think that Milagro has something to do with it. Almost like a media rollout or something, but there's a deadline to this. See how she's popping up at the bottom of the deck again, the Queen of Cups, but she hasn't hit the table. But it's like they feel like she's going to be a part of this, like something big. No, baby, she's not a Libra, she's a Scorpio. Four of Pentacles. And somebody's very stubborn about this. It's like They want to attack her generational wealth, um, and make her walk away. They want to make her walk away. What is it they need her to walk away from before this deadline? Everybody that's in tarot school, y'all tell me who is this? Who is this? The strength card. Come on, Aja. Yes, it is a Leo. I see y'all done caught on. It's a deadline coming with him, and it's like they're trying to outrun the sun. Something that has to do with exposure attached to this person is coming soon, and they don't know when, but they're trying to beat the deadline. It's like they're trying to circumvent something before it happens. Yeah. Four of Swords, trying to lay something to rest, but they can't. It's still moving forward. So they're coming after family. First of all things said are for entertainment purposes only. All things said are allegedly, child. Now let's keep going. Okay, they can't stop it. I'm channeling music. For those of y'all to get private readings with me, y'all know how I do. What's the song? You can't stop the rain when it starts to fall. Yeah, they can't stop it. This is forward movement and expansion. Is nothing they can do about it. And it's like they're coming for family. Anybody that's close, anybody who may have talked to the family, because they're trying to get something accomplished before a deadline, before a cutoff. Five of Wands. They're preparing for some type of fight, and it's like they're running against opposition, against anyone that they feel like has a conflicting narrative, anybody that they feel can cause damage by what they say. Oh, child, that just warmed my heart. Yes, Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like they're running into brick walls and they're trying to affect her work. Okay. Nine of Swords, give her anxiety. They want to run her off. And it's like they want to run her off before this deadline to make sure that, whatever this is, they can control the narrative. Allegedly, child. Hangman. Y'all, they don't know how to move forward. They feel stuck. King of Swords. Something's coming out legal. Something's coming out legal in a higher court, and they feel stuck. They don't know how to move forward. It's like they feel like they're in the dark. They don't know what's going on. But they feel like if anybody knows what's going on, it's her. Said Alabama was giving them promo. Mm, interesting. Promo coming out of the Jenner Kardashian camp, next generation allegedly. Yeah, they need her to take a it's like they want her to take a leap of faith and quit. They want her to be impetuous, to just get upset, to get frazzled, and to just like back out. Y'all know my song for these people. Show me the devil. Show me the devil. Show me the devil. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're obsessed with her. Literally, the devil over the Queen of Cups. Four of Wands. And they want to attack her stability so that they can keep her quiet or make her quit, make her leave the airwaves, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Watching your life go down. Yes. Y'all, there y'all go, the comments. Watching your life go down. Yes. They're afraid. Yes, Six of Pentacles. Looks like they're spending a lot of money allegedly to make this happen. A campaign of possible disinformation. Five of Swords. Spending money on, just trying to make sure that it's almost like they're handling this like it's like some kind of Gestapo marketing, guerrilla marketing in some kind of way. Child, if that make these folks, it's a lot. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they need her to walk away. And they're stubborn about it. But it's like she's refusing to walk away. Four of Cups, and it's throwing them off their pivot. They can't, they don't know what to do. They can't get her to fold to the point to where she can quit. But they sure are trying. King of Pentacles. They want to know not just about Daystar, they want to know about Sunstar too. This is the father, King of Pentacles. Child, they better not do a smear campaign on Sunstar. Not the way God love him. That's that touch not mine anointed for real. They better not. Leave that man alone. Don't put your words on that man. The way that his relationship with God is set up, if y'all think y'all got it bad now, honey, it will be biblical around here in a second. The Empress, okay? So here it is, Four of Swords. They want to lay this to rest because they feel like she is like the mother of a movement, and what she says goes around the world like Superman at the speed of light. And it's like they're trying to strong arm her into silence, but honey, this is like trying to box against your own shadow. It ain't gonna do too much. Exposure is still coming. Happier times are coming because they know that exposure is coming. But anybody that can help with exposing what's in the dark, there it's like they automatically see it as conflict and communication. They see it as, negative commentary. Um, like they want to almost, align it with defamation of character. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Still gonna get exposed. Yeah, they juggling, they teeter-tottering, they tiptoeing, trying to figure out what's going on because somebody got to protect their stability here. They can lose all of their stability. Well, better you than everybody else. Five of Cups. They're in deep regret, y'all. Whatever it is they're looking for, whatever it is they need to find, it is not working. Thank you, gorgeous. Uh-oh, wait a minute. There we go. Many blessings to you. Heavenly Father, give that back to her tenfold. Yeah, you got the hangman here falling on top of the Five of Cups. Y'all, they don't know how to move forward, and they are, I mean, when I say hitting brick walls left and right, it is not working. It is not working. This is heavy disappointment. They're about to face shame, humiliation, and regret. Thank you. Said for a personal reading, please email at angelkissestheoracle@gmail.com. $44 for a 30-minute reading, $88 for a 60-minute reading, 111 for an ancestral reading, 250 for a criminal aid reading, and that is my only reading that's a 3-hour block of time. Oh, bless you. Thank you for giving out memberships. Welcome to membership. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all, we do pop-ups and membership and all kind of stuff. Okay, so that warms my heart that they are running into brick walls face first. Nobody deserves it better than them. High priestess, this is why they're running into brick walls. They have absolutely no idea what's coming, and it's coming fast like a locomotive. And they're getting aggressive because they know there's a deadline. I don't know what this deadline is, child, but something got to be done before this deadline. And this deadline feels like it's closer than we think. And this is why they out here so desperate. Welcome to membership. Thank you for gifting memberships to my new people. Hopefully, we can keep you in membership. For those of you that are coming into membership, membership goes more off into the spiritual, esoteric information. Like we do all the giggles and the entertainment stuff here. In membership, we get really deep off into spirituality. Yes, and abuse spiritual power, lose spiritual power. Absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt. And they are definitely getting their lights cut off spiritually. Eight of Swords. Y'all, this is what they worried about. The world is going to find out what? Let's see what my tarot class people got to say before I say this out loud. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. What are they afraid of coming out, y'all? Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Okay, I see jail. I see the truth. Yes. Yes, Aja. Betrayal in jail. Somebody who went to jail over a betrayal. And this falls under the devil and the Queen of Cups. And this is why they're so obsessed with Millie, because she, according to them, is closely attached to the person that they betrayed and sent to jail. Y'all. Now, y'all know when I give you timetables, when I tell you that all hell is going to break loose? Gemini season, make sure you got your wig strapped tight, okay? Because there is something that's going to happen between now and Gemini season that's about to start shaking the table. And I don't feel like it's just one situation. It's like, remember how it was in February, where it's like January and February was crazy as all get out? We're about to see that again. So to my people that read the stars and birth charts, please tell me what's going on in the sky in January, because there's a lot popping off, going off into January, going into, I mean, excuse me, in Gemini season. Correction. There's a lot going on in Gemini season going off into the summer. So I haven't checked the charts to see what the moons or the planets are going to be in that time, but Gemini season, something is about to get to popping. Okay. You said I'll make sure to have braids. Okay, so yeah, they want to separate her from everybody, put her through the dark night of the soul, the hermit, give her anxiety. Oh, it's a retrograde at the end of June, child. Listen, well, y'all know retrogrades love Tory. I don't know what it is about him. A retrograde helps him every time. Makes sense. Um, they're trying to make people refuse to work with Millie at the same time, but that's not going to work either, because there's a Queen of Wands that is watching very closely and listening to certain people, because she knows who is putting out the real tea. Shout out to you, Queen of Wands. She's keeping up very, very closely with what's going on with umbrellas, mob, certain groups. I think so, Aja. I think so. How to be a lady. Think so. Justice for us. Yeah, they expected the situation to be in and out and to be over, but it's not working that way, and it feels like they're going to, if they haven't already start trying to dig into not just what's going on with Tory, they're going to start digging into his father because they're very desperate. I don't see them finding too much of nothing, but honey, they looking for everything. Did he steal bubble gum in the third grade? Did he tell a lie on Christmas? Just anything they can find. I don't see too much of nothing they gonna find, but they gonna try. Because now they look who got anxiety. They do. Uh-oh. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, heavily invested in this because something coming up in court. The Hierophant. Ooh, what's about to happen in court? There's a fight that's coming to court. Something's about to come to light. And ooh, baby. So Jupiter moves into Leo June the 30th. Uranus moves into Gemini in July. Oh, it's about to get feisty. No wonder it's starting in Gemini season, going off into the summer. Thank you for that, Millie the Mystic, because you are definitely the girl that reads the stars. Ten of Pentacles. And see this, okay, this is what this is. Whatever this is that's about to be exposed, honey, it's going to cause a transfer of wealth. Folks that used to be wealthy could end up broke. Folks that are currently broke could end up wealthy. They don't want to see this happen. And it's like they're trying to control the narrative. This is not just about celebrations. Like if I'm reading social media, this will be my blogger card. Gossip. They're trying to control the narrative. Um, Even possibly mess up the checks, mess up people money, mess up the commas to make people not want to talk about this. I would not be surprised. People start getting flagged, people start getting hit, all types of stuff to make people be quiet. Welcome to membership, y'all. Thank you for getting everybody a membership. Bless you. Yes, honey. Yes, stopping bags, cutting the strings off of bags, sending paperwork. So y'all, if you're social media content people, I suggest that if you're going to share certain content, be particular about the pictures because that's the way to strike you, okay? Get some nicknames, get creative. Use some distorted looking cartoon characters that look like some funny looking people allegedly. Mm-hmm. You said Uranus in Gemini is the kicker for sure. Shocking information, surprising shifts through means of gossip, social media, knowledge, and information. Come on now. See, that's why I got to start reading birth charts because everything that I find, you literally go find it in the stars and in the charts. Come on, tag team. And I just told y'all, Gemini season is about to kick off. She found it in the charts, literally found it in the stars. Just that quick. She found it. I knew it. I'm like, I feel it. Like literally, like Gemini season feel like Vaseline on your face, straight back braids, and black Air Force Ones. That's what it feel like. Seven of Wands. Y'all, whatever is coming out, they gonna be windmilling for dear life because they're trying to protect everything they love. It's going down. Child, sucks to be them. Y'all gonna ease up off of Kelsey when y'all find out what really happened. Just put a pin in that. The story is not what y'all think it is. And whatever the story actually is, it's gonna turn everything on a pivot. Everybody that felt like they were under pressure that couldn't get out of this situation is now gonna feel binded. They can't get out of this. You said Jupiter is in Leo, is just good luck across the board for you Leos out there. More money for you, Miss Angel. Hallelujah. Thank you. But see, that makes sense though, because here it is. Tori's a Leo. Shout out to him. This is going to be a really great season for him. I already told y'all retrogrades love Tori. Every time retrogrades come, old information comes out that are literally, that literally help him every single retrograde. So Leo gang, let's get our monies. Because I told y'all it's a transfer to wealth. I'm looking at it. People who used to be wealthy are about to be like piss poor. People who are worried about having money are about to be caked up. We're about to find out who's in collusion. Starting Gemini season. Gemini season has hit the table. All types of secrets are about to hit the fan because this is falling under the high priestess. And child, get ready. That fire sign is coming. That fire sign is coming. The summer is hers. Says sun is the best disinfected. Tony, John Wicker, Law Busby. That's right. And they can't outrun the sun. Honey, the sun is about to tear them up. So yeah, now it's like somebody is obsessed with this situation with this person they betrayed that's in jail because it looks like it's about to be a reversal of fortune and something's about to come out and it's going to come out very swiftly when it does. Very swiftly when it does. It's going people might even think that it's a hoax, it's a joke when the information comes out like like y'all get out of here and it's like no, no, for real, look, here it is in the Associated Press. Yes, child of judgment is coming. A judgment is coming attached to a wounded warrior who may have lost the battle, but they're going to win the war. Somebody who's been ostracized this whole time had to spend a lot of money to get here. But, baby, the money that's coming back, you might as well say the manna of heaven is about to open up and it's going to rain down. Said one of the Busby related cases against Pebble Nation is in Gemini season 2. It's going to trial. I told y'all Gemini season is about to be crazy. Said, tell me why Tori is Saturn and Aquarius. Saturn can represent limitations, restriction, karma. You cannot make this up. It's literally in his birth chart. Everything I'm telling y'all, the timetables, that's y'all, do yourself a favor. Contact Millie the Mystic to get you a birth chart reading. Her birth chart readings are amazing. And I'm not just saying that because, we've worked together. She's done one for me. And I'm going to tell a little of my tea. I ain't going to tell y'all, all my business. It's in my chart at least 5 times that I'm a medium. Literally 5 times it's in my birth chart that I'm a natural born medium, not just a tarot card reader. My whole birth chart says this. I was born to do this. So I mean, y'all contact her, hit her up, get you one. Get you one, get you one, get you one. Because I promise you, everything that I find spiritually, she can look in your chart and see it, and she can tell you the timetable that it's supposed to happen in the stars in your chart. He said, Angel, can you help me find out my birth chart? I am not the one to help you find out your birth chart, but what I will do is I'm gonna link you Millie's information, Mystic Millie, or Millie the Mystic. I always say your name backwards, child. I always auntie that up. I'm gonna give you her information. Um, Millie the Mystic, do me a favor, put your email down in the chat so that people can book you to get their birth chart readings because that's not my specialty. Like I can give you the information that's in the birth chart from me, not just being a tarot reader, but being a medium. But she actually can read it and she can tell you the degrees and all of that type of stuff. You get to asking me about math and we ain't talking about money, it's going to be a problem. I need to join her class. So it's like that's what she actually does. Okay, well, yeah, contact her because that's what she does. And I have no problem with giving props to somebody when that's their lane. Honey, that's her lane. She holds that down. She holds the crown for that one. Yes. You there you go. Date, exact time of birth, and location of birth will help you to have your proper placements because the time that you were born also aligns with the stars were aligned in when you were born. And when you find out about your whole chart, it's way bigger than just your sun sign. So I love the fact that, the way her mind works. She's a true Aquarius because her mind is just like boom, boom, boom. And she's rapid fire when she does it. You said your chart is almost a different sign in each house. Okay, you represent everybody. Y'all, these folks about to be heartbroken. This is about to tear their business and bank accounts up. Said your birth chart is like a fingerprint. No two are the same. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. When I say I was completely outdone when she was showing me where my birth chart said that I was born to be a seer, like it's all across my chart. So social media is gonna be in shambles, honey. When I say people gonna make their money off of this one, they get your human design chart read too. Interesting. Yeah, something is about to come out with court. Queen of Pentacles. Um, mm, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's like they're worried about somebody's financial stability once something comes out. Yay, thank you. So everybody, here's her information down here in the chart. Excuse me, in the green bubble. What am I saying? Here's her information down here in the green bubble. You can hit the link and go straight over. And I give props where props are due. That's not my lane. I can give you all the information that is in the chart, but to sit there and read the chart and know the different degrees, baby, you going me and you both just gonna take a nap. That's what's gonna happen. You but I can, as you can see, I gave you the information and she told you where it was in the chart. That's how it works for me. I can pull the same information, but I need to learn how to read the chart. That's what she does. She's great at it. Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups. So it's like somebody's being rambunctious, baby, like a bull in a china shop, and they're confused. They don't know what to do. They're considering their options. And it feels like this is why they're trying to get a grip or control over the social media narrative. Hey, Tiff. Eight of Wands. Yeah, something's about to start moving real fast. It's going to seem like it's not moving at all. Nothing is happening. And then, boom, warp speed. Said, do I have any openings on Sunday? Message me. Sunday is going to be busy, but message me. I may have I think I have a cancellation. I, you already got my information, so message me. Why did they use Megan and Tori for this mess though? Who is why did they use Megan and Tori? See, you got to understand. One of these people wasn't supposed to be used at all. One of the other people, allegedly, was afraid of what was going to happen to them if they, got caught out there doing something they had no business doing because they weren't supposed to be in the vicinity of a pow pow, allegedly. So I put it to you like this. This was supposed to be an Olivia Pope situation, allegedly swept under the rug until somebody popped out and said, "You, me." Said, Miss Angel, will you read down, tap in if you haven't yet? Oh, thank you. Thank you. She said, I'll be reading down, tap in with me if you haven't. I try. Thank you, Princess Lana, Princess Ellie. Y'all, messages are about to come out, and it's going to come out in the Associated Press. Attached to who? The King of Wands, the fire sign. Ha! Look at this. The internet gonna be in shambles. The tower. They're trying to stop this tower from happening, but boom, it slides right out. There's nothing they can do about it. Nothing they can do about it. And this is falling under the Ten of Wands. This is a burden that they can't get from up under. Their whole entire foundation is going to be ruined. Child. So this looks like why they need to keep Milagro quiet because they think that she's a part of this, but what they don't understand is this is above her. This is going to the Associated Press. This is going to the legacy media. They can't control the legacy media. And when it does, this is over. The world. It's over for their company, it's over for their family. It very well could be, and it seems like that's what they're trying to stop from happening. The question is that before the Met Gala? It feels like it is, but it seems like they keep trying to push it back and push it back and push it back to buy time. Eventually, they're going to run out of time. Let's get you out of here because you obviously are slow. What is that? You have 2 weeks to get that makeup off your face, says God. If you know somebody that takes 2 whole weeks to wash their face, you probably belong with them because they nasty just like you. Let's get you out of here. Hide you from the channel. I mean, if you're gonna troll me, at least be clever with your trolling. Short bus shorty. Yeah, they y'all, the moon, they have no idea what's to come. These people are shaking in their boots. The moon falling under the nine of swords. King of Cups, very deep in their emotions, drowned in their emotions, quiet, they don't know what to say. Would you say Peppa Pig on her burner phone? I cannot. Oh, I cannot. Not Peppa Pig. Said that insurance fraud case dropped on Desiree. Said cancel the Met, cancel Act Three, cancel three dreads, not three dreads. Ah, three dreads, Lord. Oh, he might get stressed out and only have three left by the time this is all said and done, baby. Yeah, nine of cups. They're trying to get a wish fulfillment with the judgment. They're hoping that things move swiftly for them because it's like everything is riding on it if it doesn't. And oh, look at here, the fallen star. Look at the Aquarius in reverse. Thought the Aquarius was going to be your ships coming in, but child, you lied. Hoo-hoo-hoo. There is no hope. No rest for the wicked, no rest for the weary. Oh, thank you so Miss Angel. I love your look. Long bust down, real hair with long nails, chef kiss. Thank you, gorgeous. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Look at this. This is the only card that's in reverse on the whole table. Look, Annabelle fell off the wagon, allegedly. Only card in reverse. What you say, Austin said, not you hit the Pillsbury Doughboy laugh. Oh, gosh. Ace of Pentacles. Child, whatever this is that's about to come out in court, it's going to cost somebody everything. Everything? Yes, everything. But look who going to come out paid. The fire sign. But it looked like somebody, another alleged fire sign is trying to work with a magistrate. you you gonna be selling bunkies with the magistrate. You gonna get the magistrate locked up allegedly, because that's what's gonna happen. He can't help you no more. Allegedly. Said, damn, that card is giving Cirque du not Cirque du the Stallion. I'm done. Oh, said, both them feet bad allegedly. Said, well, at least she got dewormed last week. Y'all, Lord have mercy, not dewormed, allegedly. Two of Cups. We're gonna find out who's in collusion. We're gonna find out who's in collusion. And this is going to literally end everything. Yeah, I have to say allegedly, okay? Allegedly, there is some very strong proof of legal collusion, and this is a hot potato nobody wants to hold. Child, who got caught with their hand in the cookie jar? The Seven of Swords, the card of being manipulative, underhanded, the backdoor card, child. Eight of Wands. Ooh, Lord. Folks about to start snitching on each other. Who about to tell? Who's about to tell? The topic allegedly is, why are they messing with Milagro? And it looks like they need her to be quiet because they feel like she knows way more than she knows. She only popped up on the table once. This is all the stuff that's happening without her that is coming up. And it's like somebody lawyer is shook too, child, because they got caught doing something maleficent, allegedly. Knight of Swords, that's going to come out. That we're going to hear about that. Page of Cups, something to do with some messages, something to do with some messages, emails, um, you know, phone messages or something like text messages, DMs, emails, something with paperwork is going to be very, very pivotal, very key. Somebody about to be sorry as hell because it's literally in black and white now, whatever it is. Um, child, whoever this is that got this group chat, because somebody over there got a group chat. Your group chat is about to get exposed, and this is falling under the tower. We're about to find out in real time what your correspondence was, what you were saying to each other, and it's going to look like some kind of conspiring. Okay? Conspiracy itself is a good 25, and that's per count. Say, I love you so much. Well, I love you back. Thank you. Child, they go when somebody else goes before the judge, I'm telling you, the judge gonna be gratuitous. They gonna hit you with them charges like racks on racks on racks on racks. I love that for you. Yes, temperance. Fighting to get balanced through a new beginning before it's over. The death card. Ooh, child. And this temperance falls under the world. Ain't no coming back from this. Ain't no coming back from this. Yes, big bars, not the little ones. Did you see how Desiree is being sued? Yes, we're gonna tap into her at the end. Okay, what's going on with this fire sign? Queen of Wands. They worried about her too, trying to affect her and her work, trying to keep her quiet because they need something to. They need her to be quiet until this deadline is over too, because the child they don't know what she know either. They scared of what everybody know right now. They may have this Queen of Pentacles extend a olive branch to her and child don't ain't nobody gonna believe that. Ain't nobody gonna believe that you actually showing love and being nice. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Use your head for more than a hat rack. Quit letting them send you out to play out in the middle of the street. It's 18 wheelers coming. Stop it. Stop it. You can't use her to fix everything. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, somebody' career is over. Soon as this comes out, your career is over. Eight of Pentacles to the Star in reverse, and it's gonna be because of what? This fire sign. Soon as the information comes out, your career is over. Heartbreak. And it's like you know it's over. You're on the countdown. You know, can you shake fries? Can you well, you can't do it at Popeyes. Allegedly, that might not work. Justice. Balance is coming and it's gonna end all of this, the death card. And it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be clear as day. It's nothing they can do to stop this. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth is coming out. You can't stop the Most High. You can circumvent people, but you can't stop the Most High. The High Queen, blessings to you, blessings back to you. Would you say these horse stands are going to completely fall apart? Child, the stable is going to be a mess. Said, I need whatever it is to come on. So dang, we need vindication for Millie, Nikki, Tori. It's dragging on too dang long now, shaking my head. Well, it's this thing called divine order, and it's so many people that are involved in this, you could not possibly imagine how many people have to fall. We're talking about whole infrastructures are falling down in a matter of some months. Yeah, they're trying to go in a new direction, honey, and it's falling. This is falling under the Seven of Swords by hook or crook, by any means necessary, allegedly. Anything you got to do. Roll up your sleeves, play in the pig pen, roll around and slop, whatever you got to do to get it done. Get it done before this date. I'm telling y'all, it's a cutoff. It is a certain date that this got to be done to protect their infrastructure for their business, for their family. You said, may all the fake physics assemble. Woo! Yeah, I still can't believe that that was even in that letter. I read it twice. I said, he can't spell psychic, child. The death card. Something has to end for something to begin. There's going to be, an ending, and we're going to see this publicly. Page of Swords, Two of Swords. They're cut off from whatever their connects are. Whoever is helping They're not able to help anymore. That's right. No rest for the wicked, no rest for the weary. Folks ain't sleeping. Two of wands. These choices are now, got them worried. Like, oh my God, how are we going to get out of this? The wounded warrior, we've been going, going, going. They expect to win, but somehow in their spirit, I think they know that they're not going to. Well, thank you, Raymond Young. That's very kind of you. Two of Swords. So this is why they're trying to cut Millie, her communication with her people, her voice. They want her to be quiet. Like, just be quiet. Your voice is too loud. It's too powerful. Like, people be listening to you for real. But see, they gonna be sorry, child, because it ain't coming from Millie. They got their eyes on Millie. It's not even coming from Millie. Honey, the way God set this up, it's going to go all the way to the top and trickle back down, and everybody's going to be talking about this. And it ain't even coming from Millie. They got their eyes on the wrong prize. But that's good for her because it's going to put eyes on her when this is all said and done. And remember, I was the one that told y'all she's going to be a media doll baby. Okay? The media is going to eat up her whole entire presence. Like, oh my God, these were your cousins and they did what? No. Wait till the Associated Press find out they family child. Here it is, the wounded warrior, like I said. Might have lost the battle, but you end up winning the war against the whole family and infrastructure. Y'all, this is going to make history. You talking about one of the most epic downfalls ever to be seen? Yes, reporting live on Channel 5. All of the big channels, all the big affiliates. So it's like they're trying to collaborate with whoever they need to collaborate with. People they feel like are still showing them love. People are still, afraid of them this week because they won't be for long. Ten of Cups. There's going to be justice for Tory and his family, and they're never going to have to worry about stability. Yeah. So here it is. You've got the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. So right now it's like everybody's just waiting. It's like a pressure cooker. It's just, everybody's deep in their feelings, but they got to be quiet. You got to wait to see what's going to happen. And it's like these people are riding on, well, everybody in the past, they've always loved me. They've always showed love. I've always been in control of everything. This is somebody who is drunk off of their own identity and power. uh, it looks like you're about to OD on it too. Wheel of Fortune, jackpot, whatever it is that Tory and his team has, they're about to manifest the win. They're about to hit them with the boom, and they don't see it coming. Y'all get ready, put your good knees on for celebratory purposes. Hey, baby, how are you? Five of Pentacles. Child, they can't help it. Somebody is going broke. They gonna lose everything trying to stop God's will. Said thank you, Angel Kisses the Oracle for YouTube membership. Well, you're welcome, but you know what? It wasn't me. It's the wonderful people in my chat. Thank them for being so kind and gracious. But I will see you tomorrow night in membership, and thank you for joining me in advance. You said, you said who needs can I borrow for the low? When you find out, you let me know. Because I only need one good knee. Just one. All righty. So you got the card of manifestation. Wait a minute. How many of us need new knees for the celebration? Okay, well, how about we just shake a shimmy in the chair for safety purposes? You say you got two knees that work? Thank you. Somebody do. Oh, wait a minute. You got the biofreeze? Hold on. Let me. You got your biofreeze. I got the tiger bomb. Oh, Lord. I should have treated my knees so much better when they both liked me at the same time. but but this this is gonna manifest sooner than people think. And this I know it's taken forever, y'all. This has been a long journey. But just think, nobody wants this to be over more than Tori. And just when that time comes when he can walk out and just have fresh air that is free air, and he can hug his family, he can sleep in his own bed, he can drive his own car. Think about how wonderful of a feeling that's going to be for him. Now, I know all of us are going to be crying, child. I expect to, because it's like finally, 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 we finally get to see why God did it this way. It had to happen this way. There are so many people that are going to face the wrath of God, not just for what they did to Tori, but what they've done to everybody until they got to Tori. See, this is what happens when you touch the anointed. One anointed, and you can end up paying for everything you did all at the same time. Spiritual court been in session. They've already lost in the spirit realm. We're about to see them lose here in the 3D. And it's going to be a lot of talk. So if you are a social media commentator, if you're a blogger, honey, you're going to make your money on this story. And then when you make your money on the story, get prepared for the next year, year and a half for Court TV to be bananas, for Pacer to be popping like happy hour, because a whole bunch of folks are going down and they're not coming back up. So that's all they got for this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these cards off the table. Congratulations to everyone. Milagro, Tori, everybody who has possibly allegedly been harassed, watched, bothered, whatever you can describe as just being afflicted by the situation, honey, your winning season is coming. Your winning season is coming. And it's going to be like the manna of heaven open, and it just poured down, and it keeps pouring, and it keeps pouring, and it keeps pouring. God does not just replace what's taken from you, he gives it back to you tenfold. So if you took any loss, get ready for all your wins to line up back to back to back. So let's see what else we can tap into. Let me clear my table. That just literally warmed my spirit. Just, whew. Thank y'all for your patience. Got to clear off my table. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Whew. So won't he do it? Yes, yes, yes. So this was so good. Y'all, when I tell you, I don't know what's going on. Like, wasn't it like a full moon or something yesterday? What happened with the moon yesterday? Because I had the hardest time powering down to go to sleep. I felt supercharged. I was in the bed, just could not go to sleep. Said, Angel, thanks for keeping me, for helping me get closer to God. Oh, I'm glad I could be of assistance to you. I'm telling you, it took the longest for me to fall asleep. Sagittarius moon. That would do it. That's fire sign moons are very active. So Angel, did you catch that? Tuna said that the twins would like a purse promoting line. What? Who the hell is Tuna? I'm lost. Who's Tuna? um, bring me up to speed. I'm so lost. Oh, to my little TJ child, little TJ is something different. How do you call somebody a snitch while snitching on yourself? Oh, Tina, child. I'm like, who the hell is Tuna? Oh, okay. Okay. I said I can't keep up with nothing no more. Who is Tuna? Oh, said Offset getting sued by the casino for 100K. I didn't see that. Yeah, it's so much going on. It's so much going on. Not Miss Dirty Gumbo herself, allegedly. Not you wheezing. Oh, oh, terrible. You said, is it chicken or is it tuna? I hope Jessica Simpson is okay. Oh, you got to be able to understand old school reality TV to catch that one. Oh, it's a Detroit casino suing him. And that sound about right because they want every coin you got and then some. Oh, thank you, Miss Lady T. Whoo, child. Yeah, before I get to cackling too hard, since y'all brought up Offset getting sued, let's tap into his wife getting stolen from. That's feel like a segue because I almost forgot about her. So you can tell the funds are getting low. We hardly get any bots now. We hardly get any bots now. One or two we see really be eating in crayons. Listen, you are absolutely right because we used to get thousands of them and couldn't keep up. So somebody's marketing budget is very, very thin, allegedly. Child, let's tap into to steal or not to steal from the Amex. That is the question. So I remember about like maybe 6, 7 months ago, there was this young lady by the name of Onika, okay? And people had stolen from her, and there was a person who commented about things being stolen and claimed that she could have been under influences. And when she under influences, her husband possibly, go in her purse and get it and runs amok. Allegedly, somebody said that. And now, child, who went in your purse? We know it wasn't your husband. You threw your baby daddy out the show, so it wasn't him. Who got you? Did they actually get the whole card or did they only have the numbers? Because if they got your card, that sounds worse than what happened to Miss Onika because it seems like they had her numbers. Who got your card, child? Now, she says out of her own mouth, the first the first charge came through and she thought it could have been Colin or her style team that might have been buying pieces for her because it was at Saks Fifth Avenue, I believe. And then the next one was over at the Apple store. So I'm like, baby, they were just going back and forth, getting down on you. Almost around, 30, 40,000 in one store, over 20 in another. They spent almost $70,000 in less than an hour. And you knew that it was fraud because of the Apple store, but not Saks Fifth Avenue. And this is what has me kind of confused, like perplexed. Your stylist buy pieces for you without clearing it with you first that they're shopping for you? Because I always thought that people that work for you have to clear expenses before they go shopping. Like, don't you need to know that they're going shopping before they go shopping? So, how many times do people go shopping and you just assume that they were buying pieces for you? Just a question. Just a question. And, you know, um, I understand that she said that she gets an alert and her accountant gets an alert. But if you're worth on paper 1.1 what is that? 1.1 million dollars, I believe. I believe that's her net worth. There we go, $101 million. I think I just said it right that time. If you're worth $101 million, why is the alert set so low for your card? Yeah, somebody get in an accident. Don't get no accident by my house. Child, they were so surprised. It sounded like they hit a pothole. I mean, is that peculiar to you? Like, I know, like, regular everyday people that have regular bank accounts, usually, like, the limit is probably like maybe 5,000 a day. But why is there such an alert for somebody worth $100 million? Like, isn't that like your children bubblegum money? Just asking. Oh, Tiff, not as giving prepaid card, Lord Jesus, allegedly. So sad part is she thinks that these lies are it was a genuinely in her head. Said Tori has so many aunties that have been rocking with him. Oh, absolutely. Not a rush card. Child, I lost my train of thought. A rush card? A rush card. Something just fell over back here, y'all. Something fainted behind me. Are you okay? Listen, something fell over back here. It's a net spin. I can't with y'all. Let me focus. Let me focus. Let me focus. A cash app card, Jesus. Whoo. Oh my gosh. Give me the story behind the stolen card. Was this somebody that she works with? Was this somebody on her team? How did this card somehow end up the street, around the corner, and down to the mall, child? Five of Cups, humiliation and disappointment, 10 of coins. So, y'all, some I'm just gonna say something ain't clean in the milk because I shouldn't be seeing a 10 of pentacles for $70,000 for somebody who's worth $101 million. That shouldn't be a 10 of pentacles. Let me see what I missed back here. You said the gnome fainted. I'm telling you, he probably was trying to get on the step stool to try to like help me, Lord. Because child, how did not the Klarna card? How is this a 10 of pentacles for somebody that's worth $100 million? I don't understand, but let's keep going. Yeah, I think they done took more from her than just this. She may have to check her statements too. This is like slipping extra items in the shopping cart when you go shopping with your mama and she don't realize it until y'all checking out. Ace of Staffs. This happened very, very swiftly. 9 of Pentacles. Um, wow. She didn't see this coming. She had no idea. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I think she might need to check her staff because this is a collaboration to get to this money to hit this jackpot. So she talked about Nikki's staff, but she might want to check her staff because who the hell had access to your personal items? I mean, unless you happened to be at one of them after parties and was having a good time and dropped it by mistake. I don't think that's a thing. I'm not seeing that as what happened. Oh, not see now. I'm talking about the staff. Don't nobody want to talk. Six of Coins, unearned income. Yeah, this I don't feel like this is the first time somebody done got down on her, and I feel like this was done for somebody to get out of a toxic, chaotic situation. Oh, oh, I done found something by mistake. The Emperor in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Something that ended up not being a wish fulfillment. With the Emperor, child, what? Death card at the bottom of the deck. I don't feel comfortable saying this out loud. Remember when I told y'all everybody gonna be in court? Everybody for sure is about to be in court. And it's something that backfired. This is an overlay for the underplay, y'all. This is an overlay for the underplay. Goodness gracious. Let's just say, and I gotta say a strong allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let's just say one crime may be masking another crime. Favored fingers. I'm one crime may be masking another crime. Y'all read favored fingers comment. I did not expect to trip upon that. Hmm. No, it ain't no fake drama. This is not fake. This is not fake at all. It's a smoke screen to cover something bigger. Oh, let's get you out of here too. Since nobody cares, we cannot care about you in unison. There you go. Bye. This is not a rabbit hole, honey. This is a Grand Canyon that just happens to have some bunny ears. Something backfired and somebody is resting. That's all I'm going to say. They want to lay something to rest really, really fast because this is a smoke screen for another crime. Amanda the Fairy. Ooh, this is it's a mess. Ooh, I didn't expect to step in this. She gonna spend a lot of time in court. Queen of Swords. And this is a double, y'all. This is a double identification for those of you that don't read tarot. I gotta say, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Here's the air sign female, and it's identifying the air sign female as a Libra, the scales. What about this Libra? Five of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Somebody's trying to find stability because somebody might be broke, allegedly. Very broke. And the word could be getting out soon. This ain't got nothing to do with set. You don't just up and gamble away $101 million. No, ma'am, no, sir. Especially when somebody has an accountant and he's possibly not even in her account anymore. This is way bigger than that. But somebody needs stability and somebody's ass out in this equation. So you took a leap of faith in some kind of way, made a very foolish decision. Two of Wands talks about making a choice. Oh, she's also gonna regret some of those things she said in that video that she put out because she set up and threatened those people. And it's like, why are you still threatening people when you have already been to court for people being harmed and it was alleged that you were attached to that? Like you haven't learned yet, and then you saying that over the internet makes it a terroristic threat. Yeah, this was that threat. We got to hear something pretty soon. Yeah, like I said, she's about to be back and forth for several different things legally in court when this tour is over. Somebody definitely needed financial stability and they were confused about how they were going to get their financial stability, and it's like this was something that needed to be done quickly to hurry up and get a bag to get some money. Why did they need this money, or why did they do this? Was this just a simple uh credit card theft? Between now and I want to say July, we're going to hear something about this with court. But it feels weird though. The energy feels very weird, almost production like. Six of coins. Put some on the six of coins. Page of swords. So yes, of course they got video of these people doing what they did to get down on that card and get the money. So that is true. But it's like this was a decision that was made for a certain reason. Why was this done? Child, she oh what I'm trying to, how can I word this? How can I word this? Hmm. 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 There's some secrets that are going to be coming out soon. They could be coming out about her and in court. It feels like this was to relieve some kind of burden or relieve a debt. Somebody definitely had a debt that needed to be paid. So, you got these people who colluded together. Law enforcement is trying to figure out what's going on. Something is about to be exposed pretty soon, and somebody wants to lay this case to rest before some information comes out. Not call Tyrone. Yeah, here's the court, and it's falling under the Queen of Swords, so that's her definitely going to court over this large amount of money. All I can say is check your staff. Because who is this that you have a contract negotiation and agreement with that you're no longer going to be working with? This is why you got to be careful when you call yourself, you know, talking about other people and downing them, trying to, kick them while they're down. Because when I tell you the turnaround on this is crazy. Somebody definitely was satisfying a debt because you got a five of pentacles here, a four of wands, and a ace of pentacles. Well, this deck is coins, but still, that's a debt being satisfied with somebody that you have a contract negotiation and agreement with to get stability, and they took a leap of faith to do it, to close out a debt, some kind of cycle. Ah, not robbing Peter to pay Pennywise. Lord have mercy. Don't, no, leave Pennywise where he at. Goodness. Yeah, we're about to find out the truth about what actually happened. Um, the star, at least, there it's like somebody has hope that the truth will come out, but Mm. It's like it's a debt that needed to be satisfied in some kind of way. Somebody had a large debt, and this was going to get them financial stability. And I feel like this is somebody that she worked with allegedly that could have made this happen. So, mm, last card, last card, page of staffs. King of staffs, okay, and going in a different direction. Child, not a fire sign male now going in a different direction. It's so much I want to say right now. Watch your man. You should watch your mouth. Oh, child. Well, y'all said Kid Barbie. What is his sign? What is his sign? Anybody know his birthday? This what's his birthday? Because I want to see if he's anywhere on the table. He's a Pisces. I don't see him on the table. Oh, shoot, y'all done made him everything on the zodiac wheel. A Pisces, a Gemini, a Taurus. We gonna read his whole birth chart in a second. Okay, you said a Gemini. Hold on. Ha! Somebody an air sign. I ain't gonna say who it is, but somebody's an air sign. Allegedly, April 7th. Yesterday was his birthday. Hmm. I'm remembering something from an old panel. Funny enough, it was with Mystic Millie. And I said that they would separate. The only thing that would separate the two of them was lack of payment. Now, I ain't gonna put him on this. We ain't gonna put this jacket on him at all. But I said that that's what would separate them, lack of payment. He love her like a sister, but he will sue her and he gonna get every dime he's owed because that's his cutoff. He is always gonna be where the money resides. You say you remember that live. Okay. That's the only thing that'll make them fall out is money. Other than that, he looks at her like family. And if she can't pay him, it's gonna be a fallout. Mm. Okay, so let me Find a deck. Because we're about to get off and cut a deal des. And I want to find a deck that got my legal cards in it. Ooh, cut a deal des, cut a deal des. The insurance company said they don't like you, girl. They said, we not covering this check. Now, I expect this one to be a little lengthy, and I want to take my time because I feel like if anybody deserves all of my time and attention, it is Cut a Deal Des. Hmm. They said we not paying, baby, and they said it with their chest. So, Amanda, let's get you caught up. The insurance, the business insurance for Pebble Nation said that they are not going to pay her legal fees for this back and forth with her daughter. Not pregnant with BS. Ooh, we said this case gonna be a fool. They're not playing with her. No, they are not. And the judge is literally the judge is spanking her with these motions. Said, I wonder how many times they tried to do that with insurance companies or gotten away with it. I guarantee you they possibly will be combing over paperwork now. You say, how lucky is she? Child, oh Lord. The insurance fraud. That seems like that's going to be a very key phrase, allegedly, for 2026. This is not the first time you're going to hear it, possibly, allegedly, out of, the Stone Quarry, Pebble Nation. We might hear that a couple more times. Show me the energy over there at the Rock Quarry, Pebble Nation, the place where the Flintstones are going to be clocking into work because ain't nobody else going to be working over there when it's all said and done, allegedly. Child, show me the energy around. Cut a deal, dance, and them not paying for this case. Oh, the spirit guy's already jumping out the pot. Okay. You got the six of coins and the five of coins. So, she was expecting this payout to help her win this fight. And now it's like, Lord, she gonna have to figure out how to, get her a GoFundMe or something, child. She didn't expect this to play out in front of everybody for the world to see. And it looks like they're going over the messages or the emails, the invoices. So they might end up with an internal investigation soon. She thought this was going to go in another direction, but baby, it went in the direction of the tower. This completely ruined her case. Yeah, everything is she's juggling now how she's going to move forward. The Empress, which we know she's a mother and possibly, the person who gives birth to chaos, allegedly. And that's crazy. She's the one that took her daughter to court, and now she's stuck with the bill. She thought this was going to be her ships coming in, but now it's like everything is up in the air. It's flighty. It's like, oh shoot, I'm ready to get out of here. You say mother of dragons. Do not jinx the dragons like that. I feel like they have feelings. We don't want to do the dragons that way. It's got to be at least two dragons that are respectable. The wounded warrior. She's still trying to figure out how she's going to push through this case. She still feels like she has a way of getting to victory to win. You say $40. He said, "I'm sorry to the dragons." There's got to be at least two good ones. They do. The dragons don't need a mother like that. So something's going on with her defense attorneys, y'all. It's arguments, possibly allegedly, between her and her legal team. Cause hey, cue to Rihanna. Bitch better have my money. Yes, you better have her money or somebody's money or somebody else's, money. You got to come up with this money. And if you can't come up with this money, child, you might end up going to court like Stefan Diggs and find out that your lawyers won't be there in the morning. Damn, first we get Annabelle, who racks up a whole ton of legal fees and then wants Millie to try to pay for them because, what is a 59K judgment when you may have allegedly racked up 2 million in legal fees and now dead. Like it's like it's contagious. Child, if this don't look like this could be her with the part in the middle, all that anxiety. It's like, Lord have mercy, how am I gonna get through this? What you mean I can go to the feds? The feds? The feds. Yeah, it's like this literally took the wind out her case. It's like she is nervous. I've never in the history of reading her energy ever seen her shook. She shook. She is shook. I'm so excited. Yeah, something has to end for something to begin. And this is like, baby, this is the beginning of the end. Possibly ready to take an offer. You said Ben Zayden for the win, baby, coming for all their coins. Didn't she say that? Didn't she say it? Look, judgment, six of coins. Judgment. This is God's judgment falling upon her. This is literally the wrath of God coming against her for all the things that she's birthed and brought into fruition. And honey, this is gonna shake her entire wealth. Her marriage is about to be rocky because how y'all gonna afford this? It looks like she's trying to find a new direction to go in. Seven of coins, she's got too much invested in this, and now it's like heartbreak. She can't believe that she invested all of this for everything to go in a different direction, and now everything is topsy turvy. She doesn't know how this is going to go from here. Yeah, she has no idea. The moon. She was shocked. This message went to the public before they could even I guess try to like spin it or hide it. Who the hell put this out? Because it's almost like she almost found out with us. If she knew before it came out, she didn't know for long. She literally may have found out right along with us. Three of Wands. What was your ships coming in? Yeah, she was trying to follow her intuition. She thought this was gonna be her ships coming in, but it looks like it's gonna be a whole nother ship that might take you over to Alcatraz or something allegedly, because that's jail. She's heavy in her thoughts. Said Pacer and the Barbs, I think. Child. Ooh. Yeah, she just knew. And it's like this is gonna affect her total generational wealth. This is a burden that she can't handle. This will wipe her bank account clean practically. Because this is a huge case. Ain't that what she was trying to do to her daughter, allegedly? Four of swords. Now you want it's the child that look like the attorneys are ready to lay this to rest until they figure out how they're gonna get paid. It's like Okay, we got faith, we got hope in you, but do you have a deed on your house? Bring that over here, child. Ooh, what you gonna try to settle now? You can't. You the one started this. Yes, baby. It's something that was in the emails and the messages that, made the insurance company say, you on your own with this one. Nine of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. And this is why she has anxiety. What the heck your daughter got on you that made the insurance company said, all right, we out? Because it feels like it's something that is like literally in black and white. Who says she got to have a yard sale? Y'all hilarious. Baby threw her under the bus. They threw her from the train too. Throw mama from the train, literally, figuratively, allegedly. All, woo, stick a fork in her. She's done. Um, you got the King of Pentacles here falling under death. And I'm taking the King of Pentacles in this respect as like the insurance company. So caught some kind of corruption, Seven of Swords. Somebody doing something sneaky. So it looks like the insurance company did their own investigation and they found some kind of corruption in some kind of way and decided they ain't want no parts in this. See, they about to sell fish plates next to Mama Tina Gumbo. Oh Lord, half the county gonna be in the hospital. Don't do that. Please don't sell no more food. For the love of everybody, don't sell no more food. So here it is. This is their company, highly known company, reputation, well known, very popular company. Like you got the whole company looking foolish right now. This leap of faith you took got the whole company looking crazy as hell. Yes, baby. Something that they got in black and white that they have proof of. The insurance company said not today, not tomorrow either. You got exposed. The insurance company went over that paperwork and that evidence from that case and something that she got exposed about. So whoever the prayer warriors are that was praying for this faith, baby, thank you for keeping the faith. So while the insurance company are tired of paying those bills, said grease go oh burnt that Satan get thee behind me. Said police body cam footage that exposed the lies of the doctor fake medical report that has timestamps. I mean, it could have been any of the things. Hell, really, it could have been all of them. Because I mean, where in this scenario was she not wrong? I mean, at least in my opinion, you could have picked all of the things you said, and any of them would have applied. Oh Lord, the truth. The truth gonna cause her to have to pay a judgment. And that's why the insurance company don't want nothing to do with this. It's like it's a hot potato attached to this that has not been announced to the public yet. There is more to come. Uh child, who would have thought that Des would have been taken down by her own daughter? But I did tell y'all when Des takes her fall, it will be for personal reasons. It will be her personal problems that was going to catch up to her. It don't get no more personal than your own child. And I told y'all she was going to have to pay her daughter. She's going to have to pay her a large amount of money. And they might just have to have a yard sale down there to the office. It was a while ago last year. You said yes, you did. Yeah, the truth is coming out. She got to pay her. Ooh, this gonna hurt. I can't wait to see what her daughter get because I told y'all her daughter ain't gonna never have to work again. Somebody cue these last $2. Child. Ooh, These last $2. And here it is. You are the focal point, the most popular face in the company. And now they about to look through your history, the Six of Cups. They're gonna go through your past to see if there is anything else that needs to be rectified. Child, is this an investigation from the insurance company to probe all of your business matters to see if they may have possibly paid out on any other fraudulence allegedly? Mm. So she don't have $2 left. All she got is the 50 Cent documentary. Well, I bet you 50 Cent doing a documentary on this one. It is no way. If he can do T.I. and Tiny, he definitely got to do the Tower of Babel falling over there at Pebble Nation, allegedly. Two of Swords. Yeah, she about to struggle because she's cut off from the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, Four of Pentacles, the generational wealth. This is about to mess up all of her money. Even if like she has children that work for her, this is expect some layoffs, possibly the company running like a skeleton crew or something. Because how are they gonna get the rest of this money? And this judge is saying full steam ahead. Full steam ahead. You can't stop it. Okay, well, they're not gonna pay, baby. We need to see your finances again. We need to know what you got because you about to have to pay us something. Mm. Ooh, look at here. Money automatically slowed down. Somebody, whew, Knight of Pentacles, they not making enough money to pay off a judgment this big, allegedly. Allegedly. And this has been going on for a long time. How many investigations are y'all gonna be under? I can't even count no more. Here come the feds. Here come the feds. Here come the feds. Child. Didn't I tell y'all the feds was coming? Who remember I said the feds were coming? I told y'all they were gonna feel like God got off the throne personally himself and punched them in the face. Here comes the feds. Y'all gave these people exactly what they needed to bump up whatever y'all do to a Fed case. Oh my God. The Ricos are raining and plentiful. It is a flash flood, allegedly. Yes, you have manifested the like bondage. You can't get from up under this. This is something that literally is going to practically eradicate her as a businesswoman. Child. Yes, I did say don't be surprised if there's a raid. Do not be surprised if they go over there and raid and move all those pebbles around and find paperwork and flash drives, hard drives, possible files on people, allegedly. Chariot also represents black and whites, police cars, forward movement, conflict and communication. They're gonna find something else in this paperwork that they got going on with this company that does not align. Damn, I mean everybody is in court over there. How many people do they have in court right now? You got what? Fat Joe, you got Dez, Annabelle always in court. Jade keep trying to avoid court. Who all in court over there? Yes, I said Super Bowls and Ricos. Rico Suaves. After Super Bowl, here comes the Rico Suaves. Who remember that? I told y'all last year when they were in New Orleans, watch out for what's going to happen with them after Super Bowl. Ricos could possibly come after Super Bowl. You said the printer is about to be brought to court. Not the printer, Lord. Not the printer. Do you solemnly swear I don't have any hands? How they gonna put the printer on the stand? Child. Oh Lord. Y'all, they about to expose some collaborations over there. And oh my God, this is going to be damning. They can't get out of this. Ooh, it's raining Ricos. Hallelujah. It's raining Ricos. Hey, hey. Child. Ooh, y'all messing up over there. I love this for you. Look like somebody gonna take a plea because it's like, oh my God, my whole life is over. Okay, can I just okay, I don't want all the time. Can I just get some of the time? Just a little. I've been told before, allegedly. What I gotta do to get a deal? The Snitch Olympics is definitely underway. Hashtag the Snitch Olympics. Mm-hmm. Things are about to move very fast from here. And look, look who is making way for the strength card, Leo. See, I told you God don't play about him. Either you gonna get out the way or you gonna get knocked down. Yeah, baby, you took a leap and them legs got cut off. You rolled the dice, you rolled snake eyes, and now they over there arguing, child. Ooh, no, your lawyer would beat you to your house. Lawyer was probably sitting at your table drinking your good whiskey. Like, I think we need to talk. How'd you get in my house? By the look at his legal bill, honey, this is my house. And y'all still got Uncle Tony over there, and he ain't even pulled up on y'all the way he gonna pull up on y'all. He's just getting warmed up. Oh, God. Y'all past is about to catch up to you. And it's like considering your options, confused. How do we move forward? What do I do? Your past came back and bit you on the ass. Yes, it did. And she shook that nine of swords, the nine of coins, the page of swords. It's something that is in text, messages, emails that feels like this is why they backed up and said you can have this. And it's like she wanted to look like a united front, like she's still stable, but there's no way she can look like she's still stable. The next row is the death card, the king of coins, the magician. Child, that money about to be shorter than ants on their knees. Cause here come the feds. She didn't see this coming. She had no idea this was coming. She can't get out of this. Ten of Wands. She cannot get out of this. You said I just hollered. Woo! Child, this is like being out to dinner at Ruth Chris and they tell you your card don't work. How we gonna get out of here? The door all the way over there, Lord. Child, it's like I want to walk away. I want to get out of this situation because there's a huge secret that's about to come out. Trying to hurry up and get out the way before the secret comes out, but you can't. The truth is coming out. You can't avoid it. Can you imagine all these cases they got, and not every single case you have has to be under review? Every single case. Every time your caseload come across the adjuster's desk, It's like, oh, Pebble Nation, red ink. Hell no. Mm-mm. They just told us deny, deny, deny. Yeah. She thought that she was gonna move forward swiftly and professionally. She might be trying to talk to Jesus right now, but the line is busy. He sent her the voicemail. Said Pacer going to be giving people generational wealth. I'm telling you, because but didn't I tell y'all if you're a blogger, you need a pacer. You need to be talking about these cases because for the next 2 years, you're gonna make your weight in YouTube gold. Whatever app you're on, you need to be talking about these cases because somebody going to jail. Somebody's going to jail. Embarrassment, heavy in her head, don't know what to think, don't know what to do, publicly humiliated and embarrassed. It's like, I can't believe this got out. I can't believe this is in the news. Yes, it is. And we're so excited for you. Yeah, they thought they could keep this quiet, but it came out in court. Ooh, they thought they could keep this quiet, y'all. And there's another bombshell coming out between peanut butter and jelly, too, sometime between this summer and the fall. And whatever it is the truth. Oh goodness. It's literally, it feels like a lot of internal conflict and arguing. And this is why they're fighting so hard to control the narrative about what's said, what comes out. So remember what I just said to y'all. If you are a social media person and you're going to cover them, y'all be careful with the pictures you share. Alter your pictures. You hear me? Alter your pictures. Do something to the picture, alter it. You're going to thank me later because some petty stuff going to happen if you don't. This is about to affect her whole entire family. Her choice, the Two of Wands, is going to affect her whole entire family. For those of you who don't know, all of Dad's children work under her or under her, tutelage, except for the one she's in court with. Said they've been doing that to Act Two. Said plus they locked up the husband 3 times for nothing. Just wow. Child, she over there wishing on a star, praying. Um, the Lion of Judah, look. You see how the tiger look like he roaring? Like, don't you call me? I do not answer requests from miscreants like you. Look at you. Calling Jesus on the main line. They don't talk to you. Mm. Say, what if they found something in relation to the Leo due to the investigation? Well, this is definitely going to make way for him. And it's funny you said that, Aja, because look at this card. Seven of Swords. Whatever they found was definite corruption, allegedly. Tiff, not Mr. Telephone Man. There's something wrong with my line. When I dial guy's number, I get a click every time. Woo! Goodness gracious. There go the feds once again. Looks like they're looking. Y'all know whose lap this falls in if it goes to the feds. He said, "Who's calling not available?" Funny you said that because here we go, the Lion of Judah card. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, Jaquavius. The Donald Jaquavius Trump. This falls right in his lap. And this feels like this is what he was looking for. He was waiting for something to happen that brought this into the federal arena. And now he can put his hands into the situation. He couldn't touch anything until it was in the ball was in his court. This looks like the ball is in his court now. Feds finally came out. They're looking into everybody that she loves. Y'all, the child she in court with might be the only one that's not facing going back to jail. I'm just saying, allegedly. 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 Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Is that the DOJ? Are you okay? Are you cool? Because I'm looking at the feds and the DOJ. Child. I mean, you used to go back in the past, so you should still be comfortable if you got to go again. Says, says, seems like a lot of your readers are starting to connect. Some of this stuff is stuff I told y'all 3 years ago. What a difference a day makes. Oh, who being all aggressive doing cartwheels on the table? Uh-oh, I cover up the little tarot titties. Wait a minute. Trying to get balance through a new beginning. Okay, temperance. And feeling totally betrayed because it looks like the truth is coming out, which changes the whole direction and narrative of how this case is about to go from here. Can anybody say Chico and what rhymes with Chico, people? Child. Woo. Yeah, see, um, Queen of Pentacles, which also represents a financially stable woman or a mother, and the Tree of Life, which represents her family tree. This is going to affect all of her children that work with her or for her. I told y'all Tori's album was going to be hot, that it was going to be the streets talking, that they were going to try to drown it out of social media, but the streets were going to hype it up. Here it is, feeling betrayed by your family, because it's the Ten of Cups to the Ten of Swords. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, and this is also falling under Nine of Swords, Nine of Coins, Page of Swords. She is extremely worried. This was not what she thought was going to happen. Confused about how to move forward, trying to consider her options. She thought this was going to be open and shut, in and out case. It was going to be over fast. This is about to drag out, and baby, whatever it is she needs, she ain't got it. Her and her daughter on the same playing field now. You got to pay for your own lawyers just like your daughter had to pay for hers. Oh my goodness. Seven of Cups. Confused on how to move forward, but something got to happen fast. Something got to shake. Something got to shake. Oh, what is this? I just mentioned you, Busby. Oh, case was recently transferred to the Southern District of New York court. How many cases they gonna have in the Southern District of New York? So it looks like, they want possible alleged home court advantage because that feels like what happens when it comes to them transferring information or court cases to the Southern District of New York. Not gonna really be a good situation. Um, child, does the Southern District of New York allow cameras in the courtroom? But then again, if it's federal court, you can't bring cameras in federal court. If I'm remembering correctly. Said according to Busby, Jay Z doesn't want it in the Southern District of New York. Ah, the Southern District. Mm, mm. If I'm remembering this correctly, somebody please let me know if my recollection is correct. Isn't this the same court that he and Beyonce are under investigation in for possible alleged casino bribery? Isn't this the same district? Okay, I'm not crazy. Child. See, people forgot about that. That's not over. Said the judge that Jay Z won cases with prior was just removed from the case. Oh, said that's the new update. They replaced the judge. And did y'all see the judge name? Did y'all see the judge name? Hold on. There we go. The judge name is Andrew L. Carter Jr. Not your judge is a Carter child. Not your judge is a Carter child. When I tell you the Most High is up there chuckling until his belly ache. Whoo, Lord. You say you gotta get a read on the file cabinets in the Southern District Court. You know what? We might have to do that. We might have to do that. No, God is not playing with them. Listen, now y'all see how big this is getting. You understand why it had to take so long? Because there are huge components here. It's a lot of moving parts. Child, it's the Carter for me, not Judge Carter. Hey, Judge Carter. Woo! Not Judge Carter, child. All those other children she got, they might want to go visit their grandma in another country, allegedly, because they may be looked at for collusion too, in the family tree. Mm. I think at this point I would be an orphan. Like I ain't got no mama. I sure don't. What's my mama in court? I ain't got no mama. Cause this was about to be swift, fast, and aggressive. Ten of Wands, once again, she can't get out of this. She's about to be buried in problems. So what if they turn informants on mama? Ooh, oh, not the snitching on the snitch allegedly. Oh my God, that really would be like the snitch Olympics. Said, well, he's not getting Judge Carter anymore. Laughing my ass off. He's getting the judge that Spiro finessed to get Mayor Adams off a little while back. Oh, that's interesting. We got to say allegedly finessed. Okay, allegedly finessed. But I did tell y'all Gemini season is about to be popping like fireworks on Chinese New Year. Child, and it's like court is about to be exciting. The devil try obsessed with trying to find a way to get out of this. But look, the door open and can't even get out. Obsessed with trying to find a way to get out of this. Oh Lord, hey now, the dream is over. It's officially over. This cycle is closing. No longer living lies in paradise. Your fairy tale is ending. We doing all the song references tonight. Yes. Try to figure out how you're gonna still be able to work, how you're still gonna be able to keep the company to maintain. Because if the company can't maintain, you ain't gonna be able to pay this debt, let alone pay your daughter. Hermit mode. Honey, the insurance company ghosted you. They left you on red. Four of Cups. Yes, they refused you. You said you got sirens? Oh, we say my social media break is officially over. I need all the tea. Child, they coming after the whole company. And this is going to literally be the straw to break the camel's back. Ten of Swords. Somebody about to snitch in the company, allegedly. If you work over there, I think you need to keep a box ready for your desk and be prepared for if your check possibly is gonna be late. Cause this feels like working for a company that might not be able to clear your check. So I mean, child, if people get to walking out of work with laptops and towers and TVs and desk and chairs, mind your business. They are settling out of court. Okay? They are settling out of court, allegedly. Are working on your resume and references. Don't use this job. Say you used to work at Circuit City. It's no longer open. They won't even care. Like you worked at Circuit City, that's lovely. Because somebody about to be broke. And it's because of toxic behavior. Your actions finally catching up to you. You finally got to pay the piper. Would you say Ira Star, baby, run? Listen, didn't I tell y'all shortly after JT got over there were going to be problems over there? Who remember that reading? Who remembers that allegedly Wednesday? I told you as soon as people started affiliating JT with that company, trouble was coming right after she was getting over there. Right on time. Child, she heartbroken. It's like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. Child, I tell you what to do. Figure out if you want to be on the top or the bottom bunk. Mm-hmm. You're getting older, so the bottom bunk might be better for you. Oh Lord, that's look at that. That's the big prison. That is the federal prison. That is the one where you got to do all 12 months. No good behavior. They give you a job on the first day you get there. Hmm. And it looked like multiple people in the family might be facing this. So I'm telling y'all, if you are allegedly one of her children and she's not suing you, go visit grandma in a country with non-extradition. Hmm. Big bank is now little bank. Big bank is now little bank. Child, and it's happening swiftly. They don't know what to do. No wonder they wanted to get all them independent artists to come over there and sign up for what look like janky ass internet contracts where you never make any money, but you can say you affiliated with them allegedly. Child, look at this. The devil falls under the lovers. I'm looking at collusion here with the DOJ as well. Allegedly. Said in the paperwork she wanted all of the other kids to testify in her favor against Amore. That is so evil. He said, not the Bank of Abyss. That is so evil. Why would you do that? Child. Hey now. The dream is over. Yes. Page of coins falling under the world. Company is going into the cemetery of the financial kingdom. Child, where you gonna work? Who cares at this point? Queen of Swords. She got about 17 birthdays on the internet. So here it is. If the Aquarius one is correct, um, literally that's reiterating that child. This is saying that they done ghosted the other Aquarius too. Like they can't take no more hits. So ain't that about nothing? You Here we go. You told this air sign, you know, it's above me now. You handle your own stuff. You're a big girl, just to find out that God was gonna tell you the same thing. Not you release the wild stallion from the ranch and let her run free just for God to come and put an eviction notice on the ranch, child. Palace of Coins. They gonna keep trying to keep everybody working, but the people who are signed to them, child, they over there like, oh my God. How you gonna walk around work? How you gonna shake people hands over there around work? How are you gonna guarantee these people that they are going to be able to work? Cause it looked like everybody got to be all hands on deck now. Even the dishwasher got to come up with $10 to help pay for this. Oh, the dishwasher said, "You a lie. I refuse. That they not getting my $10." So the dishwasher ain't shipping in. Got it. Total annihilation. Total annihilation. This is the beginning of the end. You said the dishwasher put in their 10 minutes notice. Oh, said they quit the ratchet way. I'm not waiting for you to bounce my next check. I'm out of here. Lord have mercy. Total annihilation. The tower. Heartbroken. Look. Oh, look who also sad. King of Wands, the Five of Cups, humiliated, embarrassed, public humiliation. He's definitely worried about going to the clink, allegedly. The big house. Like, oh no, it's getting closer and closer in sight. Can I wear these in there? They gonna cut my hair? Oh Lord. Yeah, messages are coming out soon about some kind of separation, child. Somebody like, listen, that's very, very tough. Sorry for you and your family matter. That has nothing to do with me. No, I'm gonna take all $16 that I have over here before the judgments come for my children's piggy banks. I'm out of here. So not they trying to race each other for the front door, child. Uh, well, don't run too hard, don't run too fast because you're still going to be disappointed, publicly humiliated, and full of regret because it looks like you're bound by your actions too. You can't get out of this either. Oh, all the dirt is being found on people's hands. It's definitely. Didn't I tell y'all? Who remembers this? All my OGs. Where my OGs at? Didn't I say when Tori gets ready to come home, there will be scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal? Who remembers that? Would you say I hope Mona Leo's ancestors keep her far away from the pale horse lady? Now y'all understand the time period. It's getting closer. I told y'all the closer Tori gets to coming home, there will be scandal after scandal after scandal. This is just the beginning. And this is the burden because they cannot get from up under this. Every time they get from under one, here's two to three more. Listen, hold on. And remember, I said they got a time period. They're trying to hurry up and get out of the way before something comes out about the star, the Aquarius, because that they thought that was going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. But it looked like the camel is going to have all types of breaks in the back. Not one, but many. Thought you were getting a wish fulfillment for this star person. Child, this fall right under the Queen of Swords. So they're identifying the air sign as an Aquarius. Thought you were getting a wish fulfillment for the Aquarius. Now you're afraid. Not so much. If the insurance is not paying for you, is the insurance from the company going to pay for that Aquarius legal fees? Mm, mm. That Aquarius is about to go back to court. I told y'all that that court case with Emilio should never have happened. It should not happen. She should have settled out of court. Baby, you let your pride put a nail in your career coffin and you are ruining your life. Ooh, it's already started. Mm, 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 mm. And see, that case is going to lead right back to Pebble Nation. And now you know that the insurance company is not paying for this lawsuit. How many more cases are the insurance company going to deny? Oh, that's going to literally crumble y'all if the insurance company don't cover Jay, don't cover Annabelle, and y'all really got to come up with this money out the mud. Oh, team, I ain't got it. Allegedly, should have stopped while you were ahead. Who Two of Cups and the Hangman not able to move forward, and Two of Cups for me when I'm reading legal energy tells me collusion. You're no longer going to be able to have people to help conspire with you anymore. Y'all, they about to get whooped in court, front, back, side to side, allegedly. Looks like y'all lost your grip because now you can't afford whatever it is that helps people to be in alignment with you. Not do camels eat tuna. Y'all are crazy. Ooh, baby. Yes. Watching your life go down. Ooh, yeah, that song will probably trend when all of this ends up on Nancy Grace and they realize that this is a thing. Yes, overcooked, super done, extra well done. Yes, your wish fulfillment was to make everything over there look like the most loveliest place in the world outside of Disney World. But your wish fulfillment falls under the tower. This right here, she knows is the beginning of the end. Yeah, goodness. I'm gonna change decks in a minute because I want to read the insurance company and I want to see how they're gonna handle the rest of these cases coming. Child, the car said you ain't gotta wait. Two of Wands and the Hangman. Everything that they submit is going to be held for review. Everything. If you trip at work, it's going to be under review. If you double park and get a ticket, it's going to be under review. Child. And this is falling under the King of Wands. Oh, they won't have a hold on the media too much longer. And really, it's not the media, it's social media, allegedly. Yes, Jaquavia's about to have a field day. And it's like they're trying to hold their position with their power because this is one of the most well-loved companies in music. But child, something big is happening in music. And tomorrow I'm going to do a deep dive. I don't know what time it's going to come out, but I want to tap into this whole possible alleged purchase of UMG because allegedly, child, Trump got one of his wealthy billionaire friends to look into buying UMG. And if this man is able to buy UMG, it's going to be publicly traded. Didn't I tell y'all that Jaquavius was something else? Didn't I tell y'all he was outside the box? His wealth outside of his career was going to be a huge factor. Yes, intergalactic chess. This is so out the box. Publicly traded company, the largest music conglomerate in the world, purchasing this from Lucian. Mm, mm. Would you say Lucian and Clive Davis' reign is over if this purchase goes through? I want to say, what did they say, $66 billion? Child, I'm like, how do you count billions like that? Yes, God is taking over. Like, how do you just have a friend that you can call and say, "Hey, Ted, oh, no, we're still on for golf. I need you to do me a favor." Yes, I'll wait. Yes, I have a company that you might want to look into. Yeah, it's very profitable. It's huge on the global S&P. Yes, amazing. I'm going to send you the information over. Yeah, I got you. I'm always going to let what's the next hot thing. What? Who just called somebody and say, go over there and buy UMG? Child, what? That is old money talk, ancient money talk. And it looked like it's going to be the talk of the street, too. Folks about to be sorry over there because their messages about to come out. Something about some emails, some messages or something about to come out that are quite damning that you can't get out of. Everything you love, your reputation, everything, your hold on the industry. Watching your life go down. Yes. Yes. We're gonna watch it go down. Let me change the deck, y'all, because I want to tap into the insurance company and how they're going to handle these future legal cases and payments rendered for these legal cases. Y'all, they go into court with regular people money when they can't afford to pay their parking tickets, allegedly. This is why you don't touch the anointed. God don't play about his. Child, this will be my last one for the night, reading the insurance company, because I didn't even expect to read the insurance company. But if the energy is flowing, let's go. Show me the insurance company, child. They got me feeling like Rent a Center gonna pull up and start putting stuff in vans. I told y'all leave them Geminis alone. Geminis right now are not to be played with. Anybody that has a lot of Gemini in their chart, leave them alone. Leave them all the way alone. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Insurance company, baby, come on and talk to me. Come on and talk to me. How is this going to look for payments rendered for future legal cases attached to this company? Insurance company, insurance company, insurance company. Child, more truth is coming out. They're going to feel betrayed by the insurance company. The insurance company is like the North Pole, making a list and checking it twice. They're about to find out who's naughty and nice. And look at this. This is going to be a huge tower. And who's going to kick this off? Something that got to do with the Queen of Swords and air sign. Oh my God. They saying that could be insurance fraud too, allegedly. The wish fulfillment for the star, what about it? That's an Aquarius. What's the wish fulfillment for the star? This is not the wish fulfillment for the star. This is definitely God getting involved. The strength card and the sun, exposure. Y'all get ready to find out some paperwork is coming out soon that's about to expose possible fraud allegedly attached to a Leo. Ooh, wee. And a payment that was rendered that may get somebody in trouble and they're trying to consider their options on how to get out of this. Was there a alleged payment that was made that could have been fraudulent? Allegedly? Would you say I called it? Ooh, I think didn't this come out in tarot class? I think this came out in tarot class. Y'all, our tarot class is lit. Okay, you said yes, you did say that, Angel. Child, we about to find out what's going on with them Nephilim feet. What happens in the dark must come to light. Full exposure is coming about a secret. We gonna find out about them brick breakers you got. What actually happened to them John Henry Railroad feet? Yes, yes, the toes of Goliath. Fee fi fo fum, and it's gonna bring heartbreak, but not for this King of Wands. For another one, there's a King of Wands. This is gonna bring heartbreak to. And they're trying to keep this quiet for as long as they can. Hangman, it's only a matter of time. You said Flintstone feet, yabba dabba do. So I'll get coins together, then you're stuck with me, Angel. Baby, come on, come on. The private readings really be your key. Because you don't know, I could sing, anything can happen. The lovers. The Gemini season again. Did y'all I don't care if you're not wearing a wig. Tighten your wig strap in Gemini season. Something's going to feel like a leap of faith. It's going to feel like it's coming out of nowhere. Gemini season is about to cut up. You said, sure do. I love our private reading. Oh, who collaborated together? Who collusion? A tower coming for people involved in collusion. Who told y'all 3 years ago that we were going to find out about collusion attached to a case with a fire sign and that air sign? I predicted this before he was even convicted that we would see collusion would be exposed between judges and prosecution. I told y'all this over what, a little over 3 years ago, before he even got convicted. I believe it was the What to Expect Now that Tori has been convicted in the reading right before that. I predicted it twice before he even went in, before he even got with the nonprofit that was taking over his case. Six of Wands, moving forward towards victory. This is going to help tremendously for whoever they're in court with. And look who's coming next. Wish fulfillment for who? The Queen of Wands. Foolish decision that's going to bring a wish fulfillment for the Queen of Wands, the fire sign. Yes, Miss Nikki. This was one of the best things that could have ever happened. She's sitting back. I know she got to be kicking her cute manicure toes or pedicure. Just she got to be kicking her feet in the bed. Just ooh. I know she is over there excited. If I was her, I would be tickled pink. Yes. Oh, Lord, the way the feds just popped out. The way the feds just popped out. Ooh, they trying to stop the feds from coming, but you can't. Yes, you can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain, baby, when it starts to fall. No, you can't. You can't stop the rain. You need to come up with pass a hat around the room. Pass a hat around the room. Where's the collection plate? It looks like this church has no minutes. Nobody's taking the minutes in this church. It seems like they over there arguing for money, y'all. It's getting real hard. They listen. What they say on the Boondocks for that episode for BET? He said the chicken is your lunch and the orange is your health plan. Oh, oh Lord. Oh Lord, it's about to get tough over there. This is about to get tough over there. Let me out of here. Mm-mm. Hold him down. Hold him down. Yes. Nine of Wands, the moon. Y'all, something's about to come out about legal suppression of some sort, allegedly. And this is how they've been manifesting, allegedly. Huge allegedly. Allegedly. Not bite the shrimp and pass it down. Damn, that's probably how they make that alleged gumbo. That's how they end up with just them tails. And I still can't get over the fact that that girl got a cup of gumbo that only had the shrimp asses in it. Why is it only the tail end of the shrimp? What? Why is it tails in here anyway? God, I told y'all it was a reason why they got Tina over there doing manual labor and they supposed to be billionaires. Why y'all got her hot and sweating down there to the fair with some damn compression socks on standing all day? Y'all know she ain't used to that, allegedly. Yes. Heartbreak. The Three of Swords is right on the table and it falls here with the Hangman. They're gonna be stuck. They don't know how to move forward. I'm hearing balloon payments. So we will never escape Gumbo Gate. Not that it's made it over to Tony Busby. We sure won't. I think he gonna get Tony Checheries to come and testify in court too. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. Look at here. This is God Himself. God Himself. This is gumbo with an essence of shrimp. Y'all, they being neutralized. Four of Cups. They're being rejected several times over. The insurance company is about to give them hell from here on out. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I got a long day tomorrow and I need to get some rest, especially because I was up and could not sleep the majority of last night. So many blessings to all of you. Don't lose the faith. Continue to pray. As you can see, God is working, and we're about to see some huge bricks start crumbling down, and then boom, foundation is completely snatched from up under them. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me here for Allegedly Wednesdays, where all things said are for entertainment purposes only and are allegedly, child. For all of you that are a membership, I will see you tomorrow evening around 7 o'clock. And I will be back for Allegedly Friday at 8 p.m. on Friday. Whew. And I am taking bookings for next week. So anybody that wants to get a booking, I am taking bookings for the next 2 weeks. And soon as I get a moment, I'm going to finally, you know, get the website going. Once the website starts, prices are going to go up. I'm not going to go, sky high. It's still going to be something affordable, but they are going to go up once the website starts, possibly like maybe $15-$20. So nothing through the roof that are, ridiculous. Said love when you sing. Oh, thank you. Get a private reading. Depending on your reading, I sing all the way through the reading because I channel a lot of music. And a lot of times when I get messages, it's in the lyrics. So I have to sing it out or read out what the lyrics are to make sure I got the message right. But the private readings are lit. Everybody have a wonderful evening. For those of you that are in my tarot class, heavy upload over the weekend. I'm going to start to put up different types of readings that are going to show you how to, well, not necessarily readings, but tutorials rather, that are going to show you like card associations. So I want to get off into making it easier for you to learn how to do legal readings, love readings, um, ancestral readings, readings to find spiritual energy, to find out if dark energy is around you. I want to teach you how to do the different styles of readings because each reading is done different, even though the descriptions of the cards are the same. I'm going to show you how to use your intuition to differentiate the different types of readings. So, like I said, the uploads are going to be, a little heavy over the weekend. So expect everything to just pop up over the weekend because I kind of slowed things down for this weekend so I could focus solely on tarot class. So new content for tarot class, new tutorials coming up this weekend. Many blessings to y'all. I love you. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe, y'all. Whatever you do, don't sign the contract over there at Pebble Nation. I don't think they got it. Good night, y'all. What, they don't want to let me leave? Now see, they usually put me out of here. Now they don't want to let me leave.